Hello family, my name is Richard. I am a diesel mechanic. I am here studying for the T8 exam. So if you are someone who's looking for a new career, looking for a trade, trying to figure out, what is the next path, AI has changed a lot of things for a lot of people. I think some people are still kind of figuring it out, but some people are looking for a new opportunity. So I'm here studying right now. I've been in the diesel field for about 2 years. I previously was in the tech space. I had an employer who told me at the time that they were looking to restructure and looking to change things. This was before a lot of the layoffs started, and I was like, you know what? It's better for me to get ahead of this thing as opposed to being laid off and having 100,000 people that you're trying to compete against, trying to come in as an entry-level employee. So I've been in my field now for about 2 years. God is good, done some good things, learned a lot about the basics in terms of diesel, and looking to begin building upon that. A lot of things that will separate myself from, I think, from a lot of other people will be some of the certifications. You have the T8, which is preventative maintenance, looking at the vehicle, checking to make sure there's no major issues, and a lot of what entry-level mechanic work is preventative maintenance. Once you go from there, you start going on the brakes, you start going on the parts replacement and the like. So this channel will be largely a process of going through that, collecting certifications, getting my commercial license and all other things like that, and then using that extra money to build out a life for myself and for my family. So today's going over a little bit of this. If you're interested in joining and being a part of this journey, learning more about diesel mechanic work, please like, share, and subscribe. A little bit about the process. A lot, as a mechanic, when you first come and look at a vehicle, a few things that you're checking the tires, you're checking the brake measurements, you're checking to see if there's any leaks. You want to look into the reservoir. So you have like your coolant reservoir, you have your oil reservoir, you have your transmission reservoir, and all of those things are as soon as you open the hood, those are initial indicators. Whether or not that is going to be an issue with a hose that's leaking, or a clamp that isn't properly secured. And then you're kind of like going from there, looking through the rest of the vehicle. You're looking for leaks from exhaust. You're looking for things that are out of place. You have a lot of different sensors that are telling you different things, and you're looking just to find exactly what you can get from that. Many people, young men like themselves, who are looking for a career change and trying to figure out things. My main focus on this, I remember sitting down at home. I worked from home for about 6 years, and I was just sitting down thinking, I was like, you know what? I need to have something that not only someone can't do from India or, Mexico or wherever, but something that I can also pass down and teach to my children. I think that a lot of us are in this situation because we didn't have parents who really understood that. I see a lot of young kids, 18, 19-year-old kids who've been working on, they've been working on motors since they were like 7 or 8 years old, and I'm impressed with that. I'm impressed with them also and their family, to make sure that they gave that child a skill set. But right now, I think that we're in for a huge boom in terms of construction. With all of the data centers that are being built, we're going to need electronics and repair for all of the robots that are going to be implemented in warehousing. While it seems like a lot of doom and gloom, I think there's also going to be a lot of opportunity for those who recognize that. So if you're interested in following along, learning more about the process in terms of me studying for this exam, as well as some tricks and things like that I learned along the way, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining, and have a good day.